to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium, and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cardinals offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
There he goes! Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. It's Golden. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Georgia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw, it's King. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Dickens. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Taylor. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got room to work. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. The give to the single back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The play action fake. Scrambling away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's King. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Stockton. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dickens. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll send out the kicker here. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Skinner. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to Brown. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Golden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Running through contact.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. They go to the draw. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was promising. promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On the run, fires downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Secures it at the 30. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Scanning the field, it's King. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's it fly. Another incompletion on third down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. The sure hands, it's Hughes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that was a absolute no-brainer. 4th and inches, I'm not going to kick a long field goal. Absolutely not. I'm going to get physical. I'm going to prove my team. I got faith in them. I got trust in them. And it's rewarded, and they get the first down.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Golden. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, time running short in the half. increasing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff to the lone back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Back to pass, it's King. Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Golden. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Golden. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's King. Quick strike complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hauser. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Green. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hill. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's King. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Allen. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The give on the inside. Crosses to 40. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the catch. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hill. He make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able